What's going on, guys? I want to do something a bit different today. I'm not going to tell one continuously very long story. I'm going to tell you a series of short and rather brief stories. Yeah. Well, let's get started with the first one. So, again, this was a few years ago. A couple of years ago, yeah. A couple of years ago, and, I was in the 8th grade. And we were out, me and my friend were just sitting in study hall. It was a silent study hall, so you weren't able to talk or do anything at all. You're pretty limited to what you wanted to do. So we're just like sitting there in the room, like completely silent on the iPads. Their iPads were limited as well. They were really limited to what you wanted to do and everything. So we would just like sit on them and play like the crappy games they had and mess around with the camera. One of my social studies teacher walks in and he's just like, "Matt, come into the hallway right now." And then he goes down to the hallway. I'm just like, okay. Like just like awkwardly gets up, and then I go into the hallway. So I get into the hallway and my teacher, my social studies teacher, he's just like, "Why did you go on the iPads and delete all these projects?" And then I said, "I didn't go on the iPads. I didn't delete any projects." And then he's just like with just this like ignorant tone, "Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did." And I'm just like, "No, I didn't. What? Where's your proof? You didn't. How did you see me? I didn't go on the iPads. When? When did this happen?" He's just like, "Oh, it happened earlier today. It happened earlier today." So he brings me down the hallway to what it was, the science room or wherever it was where I had science, and one of the iPads was in there, and then he like shows me it, and then I'm just like, "I didn't delete anything, and I wasn't even on this iPad." And then he's like, "Yeah, I'll be sure to write you up," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I don't care." So I just like walk back to my study hall and just like resume what I was doing, and like just like he walked away and like didn't even care. I don't know what to say. Like I just like walked back. Um, this next story I'm gonna tell was when me and my friend, there's two times it happened where I got detention from my Italian teacher, and then he got detention from my Italian teacher. I don't know what happened, but I'm just gonna go with I was the one who got detention, and then I had to stay after in the computer lab for her. And then my friend sees me in there, and then he comes in, and we're just like sitting there the whole time. And then my Italian teacher, she's really fat and disgusting and ugly and stupid and retarded, and she's just a loser. There's a lot more names I could come up with, but I'm very limited on time. So it's Italian, and we stay after, and she like, gives us like this stupid worksheet or something like that. Um, so we just like look at the worksheet and then just like throw it aside. We get on the computers and go on like Microsoft Word, and then we're just like spamming. Um, we're just spamming the whole thing and filling up the pages. So like we had to write or type a, what was it? I can't remember. It was like it was like 2 to 3 page essay in Italian. Like it was sort of not like an essay, but it was like a note. So we're just typing. Like I was actually doing my work, but then my friend, he wasn't doing his work, and then just like this is what I saw. He had like 32 pages of just like spammed text, copies, pastes for like 5 minutes, and then I look at it again and I see 6,386 pages, and I'm like, whoa, what are you gonna do? And then he's like, "I can't do anything. My computer's frozen." And I'm just like, wow, you got 6,000 pages. That's why. So my computer's just like running really slow and everything. And then he copies and pastes again, and then he's got like 9,000 pages. And then it was frozen for like 5 minutes. and then he went and hit print. His computer was frozen for 10 more minutes, and the printer started printing during that. And then by the end of our detention, like, in front of the printer, you saw this huge pile of papers. It was like, had to have been like about that thick, and then the printer was out of paper. And then you could just see like all the text on it. Like it was in 72 font or whatever it's called. The size was like 72. Well, that's it for today, you guys. I don't know. These were pretty short stories, but they were pretty funny. I'll see you guys next week for a couple more stories, and that's it. See you later.